Best and worst booking decisions of ROH Final Battle and WWE NXT Deadline PPV results. It was a packed Saturday for wrestling fans as both ROH Final Battle and NXT Deadline pay-per-views went down, featuring nearly 20 matches of action over 8 hours. Titles changed hands, new #1 contenders were established, the Iron Survivor Challenge debuted and more. There were some great moments capping off the year, as well as some questionable calls that led to some downers and disappointments. Let's look back on what transpired and break down the biggest pros and cons of both special events. One of the biggest problems with ROH Final Battle was how nearly every match happened just because, and not due to any storyline or setup whatsoever. Samoa Joe has been feuding with Wardlow and beat him for the TNT Championship at Full Gear. Why was he fighting Juice Robinson, other than because Tony Khan thought it would be a good match? That it was. But since Joe simply won clean, it didn't do any favors for Robinson, nor push the Wardlow story any further. It was just an unnecessary detour. 5 other matches had zero setup, too. It can be argued that the 4 on the 0 hour were just bonus matches meant to whet your appetite, but it can also be counter-argued that any semblance of a hook or story would have been an upgrade. After all, what separates Jeff Cobb vs Mascara Dorada from being a free match on YouTube while AR Fox and Blake Christian fought Dralistico and Rush on the main card? Even Swerve in Our Glory's match with Shane Taylor Promotions was poorly set up. Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland have been dancing around splitting up since the moment they started teaming. Why were they put back together for this? Seemingly, the answer was that Lee has a history with Shane Taylor that AEW didn't spend any time elaborating on. You were just expected to be a die-hard ROH fan who happened to also remember and care about something that happened a whopping 5 years ago. Khan's booking philosophy of appealing to the most dedicated pro wrestling fans is good for some things, but alienating in other ways.